Terraria is a 13-year-old sandbox survival, crafting, and base building game where your imagination is really your only limit. This game incorporates what makes Minecraft addicting and adds its own unique personality. Fun fact, Terraria predates Minecraft by about 6 months, so people should really stop calling it 2D Minecraft and instead start calling Minecraft 3D Terraria. With the incorporation of mods, there's ultimately endless replayability of this game. But is it worth playing in 2024? I'll get to that in a bit, but first things first. Hi, I'm Snoopy So Chill, a video game enthusiast with 25 years experience playing games, and I have a habit of waiting months, sometimes even years before playing a game. If you're like me and wonder whether a game is worth playing in today's day and age, I'm right there with you. And I'm here to shed some light on games and tell you whether I think you should be playing them or not.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Okay, so we know from earlier that Terraria is a sandbox, survival, base building game that's like Minecraft. Why would someone play this when they can just play Minecraft? There's two reasons that I can think of. The first being, the game is played in 2D instead of 3D. The second being, there is more emphasis on bettering your equipment so you can take on the increasingly difficult bosses in the game. Preferring the 2D pixel graphics to Minecraft's 3D blocky graphics comes entirely down to personal preference. It's completely subjective, and in no way is there an objective right answer. Unless you prefer Minecraft, in which case you're wrong.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
The 2D pixel graphics are in fact objectively better. All jokes aside, it really is preference, and for me, it's easier to manage what's going on with the 2D pixel graphics. Did I mention 2D pixel graphics? I don't think I'm saying pixel graphics enough. 2D pixel graphics. The bosses in the game will force you to think creatively in how you tackle each one. They have their own abilities, movesets, and some of them have multiple phases during the fight. There are natural ways to trigger the boss encounter, and there are also craftable items that summon the boss without the need for their in-world trigger. If you want even more of a challenge, the Calamity mod offers new bosses not seen in the base game, new enemies to encounter, and a slew of added items for crafting. So is that it? Just 2D pixel graphics and bosses? No, of course not. That's not it. There's so much more to the game than just those two things. Terraria offers a seemingly infinite way to play the game, and all of them are viable to have fun. In true sandbox fashion, you can simply explore the world and see what it has to offer. There are several different biomes, each with a counterpart underground. You can choose the size of your world and determine exactly how big you want it to be, and you can play with friends. Vibing in a sandbox with friends can always make for a good time. But what if you're more interested in the crafting aspect and seeing what can be created? Well, you'll still need to explore and deal with enemies, but you can dictate over the overall difficulty as well as size to make it more bearable if you want to focus on things other than combat and bosses. For added fun, you can incorporate the recipe browser mod into your world and have every recipe at your disposal, so you never have to guess what resources you need to make that sick hollowed armor or sweet golden greatsword. Speaking of dictating size and difficulty, Terraria works in the same way as Minecraft, where you create worlds. The worlds are procedurally generated, and during creation, you have the choice of size. You can create a world that's small, medium, or large. You can also choose the kind of difficulty you want to experience in this world. You can choose Journey for a real exploratory experience where combat's not the focus. In this mode, there are settings you can toggle on and off that you don't get at the other difficulties, such as God mode. There's also an item duplication function not present at the other difficulties. You can choose Classic for the intended Terraria experience. This offers a balance of combat and exploration, both equally important. If you plan on playing the modded versions, especially the Calamity mod, that's the only modded version that I have experience with personally, you'll need to play at expert or master difficulty. At these difficulties, enemies will do more damage, but you'll have a higher chance at getting better loot. You can even change the difficulty of your character. Softcore will cause you to drop only money when you die. Medium core will cause you to drop all of your items on death. And for the ultimate challenge seeker and glutton of punishment, you have hardcore. Here, you get a single life for your character. Just one. Once that's gone, so is the character. Whether you play the game modded or vanilla, it's broken up into 2 sections determined by the number of bosses you've beaten. You start in pre-hard mode, and once you've beaten the Wall of Flesh boss, you shift into hard mode, where you gain access to new materials, new enemies that'll spawn, and new bosses to defeat. Are you sold yet? Unfortunately, this game does not support crossplay, so if you play on Xbox, you won't be able to play with your buddies on PlayStation or PC. However, there is backward compatibility among like consoles, so if you play on PS5 or Xbox Series S or X, respectively, you can play with friends whom play on PS4 or Xbox One. Another selling point worth mentioning, especially in this day and age with the rising cost of games, and the average for new games now sitting at $70, is the cost of this game. Currently on Steam, this game goes for $10, and you can buy 4 keys for $40 so you and 3 friends can play together if you want. If you don't want to spend $10 on the game, that's fine, you can wait for it to go on sale and get it even cheaper. But at $10, it's a huge steal, great value for the money. The amount of variety that this game offers being wrapped up in a $10 package was enough for me to give Steam my hard-earned money for this gem of a game. If you've made it this far, I know. Stop yapping and just tell me if I should or shouldn't play the dang game. I'm getting there, I promise. If you haven't already added this game to your wishlist or your shopping cart for whatever medium you play games on, I bet you're waiting for some singular, convincing piece of evidence to do so, right? Well, to tell you the truth, there is no singular piece of evidence to why you should play this game. Instead, there's a multitude of small reasons to play this game, no one more significant than the other. Should you play this game? Absolutely, 100%. This is a game where you're free to play it how you see fit. The game's not going to hold your hand and baby you along the way. It'll be up to you to figure out what works for you and what doesn't. But don't worry, there is a wiki out there for the game that if you feel stuck or are confused about something, the answers to your trials and tribulations are out there. So go out and try this awesome game if you haven't already. That's all I've got for this video. If you enjoyed the video and enjoy this kind of content, make sure to like and subscribe. It goes a long way and really helps me out. And if you've had similar experiences like mine, please let me know about them in the comments below, and I'll catch you at the next video. Thank you.